And we'll finish with somewhat of an extended article from the Ottawa Journal on 5-pin bowling, but it actually applies to any small pin game, I would say. It says how to bowl 5 pins. To get from your starting point to the spot where you'll release the ball, just in front of the foul line, requires a certain number of steps. Exactly how many steps you need depends on your personal style of delivery. It can vary from 1 step to 5 steps. A 3-step approach and a 4-step approach are by far the most common, however. These 2 approaches are used by 90% of bowlers. The 1-step, 2-step, and 5-step approaches are unorthodox. Still, some good bowlers do use them. In addition, some of these approaches may be best for handicapped people, many of whom are able to bowl well. Find the number of steps that seems most natural to you, then use this type of approach. Only in this way can you develop the proper rhythm of movement so important to good bowling. Where should you stand? After deciding the number of steps you are going to take, here's how to find how far back from the foul line you should start off. You want to complete your delivery with your forward foot about 6 inches in front of the foul line. So stand with your back towards the pins and place your heels 6 inches from the foul line. Then, with an imaginary ball in your hand, go through the entire delivery, taking the number of steps you plan to use and sliding at the end. Do everything just as if you were bowling a real ball toward the pins instead of toward the benches. Notice where your forward toe stops. This will be your starting point when you actually bowl. You can fix this spot in your mind by noticing where it is located relative to the standard marker dots that are spotted in the 3 lines from 12 to 16 feet back of the foul line. A more exact way of fixing this spot, however, is to check where it is in relation to the balls on the return rack. For example, you may start out opposite the 3rd or 4th or 5th ball on the rack. Be sure not to try the experiment with a real ball, that is the one regarding bowling towards the benches. A number of display case windows have been shattered by bowlers who have done this. Almost certainly the ball will slip out of your hand, perhaps injuring someone. But even though you are not using a ball, include all the motions you will have in your regular delivery. Of the 2 orthodox approaches, the 3-step is the one most popular with 5-pin bowlers and the one to try first if you are starting to bowl. In all cases, you should finish your approach with your left foot sliding forward, provided you are a right-hander. Left-handed bowlers just reverse the sequence of steps and end with their right foot forward. However, I'll interject that there are some very good wrong foot bowlers, as they call them. That is, those who, for example, roll with the right hand and slide with the right foot. But anyway, we'll continue. First step, left foot forward and give the ball its push away. Second step, right foot forward, swinging the ball smoothly backward to shoulder height. Third step, left foot forward for slide. As the arm swings forward, the right knee drops and the ball is released a few inches from the floor. Follow through with your arm. And here we are, the 4-step approach. The 4-step approach is the second most popular one with bowlers. Many 4-steppers, however, take only a half step on their first step, giving themselves more time for the push away. Then they go through the rest of the sequence as if doing a 3-step approach. This gives them a fuller push away and a longer backswing than an ordinary 3-step approach. For a full 4-step approach, however, the sequence is this: reverse if you are left-handed. First step, right foot forward and give the ball its push away. Second step, left foot forward and half the backswing is completed. Third step, right foot forward, backswing is completed. And that's all they have for that.